Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fantasy Football, and welcome to my video. It is time to see how well my team did for Game Week 9. And as you all know, I have activated my wild card for this game week, and I got a whopping 30 points. But you know what guys, I'm not going to be down too much because this has affected 90 to 95% of FPL managers out there. And it is so difficult to predict this season. There were so many players that we thought that could do really well, just did not turn up this game week. So I'm not going to be too down for that, because like I said before, anything can happen in football. The best strategy that I could give you is just don't go out there taking so many hits. Like, don't take like 8 to 12 hits just to bring a player. Don't do that, because you can see what's just happened. It's so difficult to predict, and you've seen what happened. A lot of the good players blanked or did not even play, and anything can happen in football. So I think the best strategy that I can give you is just be patient with the players that you have. That's what I'm going to be doing in the next couple of game weeks, and hopefully they will come back and give us the points that we need. Okay, so let's move on. I'm going to go through all of my players. I'm going to go through some of the fixtures and give you guys my thoughts and my kind of plans for game week 10. Okay, so here we go. So as you can see, I got a whopping 30 points. Now the average and the overall rank and the overall points hasn't been updated yet. I am recording this just after the Manchester United versus Liverpool game. So all those numbers will change later on. So the average is around 30 points. And as you can see, my overall rank is 260. I think I am still inside the 300k mark, which is fine for a game week like this. And to be honest with you, the wild card was a fail. But no matter what I would have done in this wild card, I would have not got it right. Even if I bought in Wilson, even if I went there and bought in 2 Manchester City players, it would have not worked out. So it's fine. These things can happen. We just got to move on. But what worked out is I got a lot of team value, and I still have players in my team that a lot of FPL managers want. So that is a good thing. So first up, Ryan in goal with only 3 points. Aston Villa beating Brighton 2-1. And Brighton losing one of their midfielders, Moy, with a red card did not help the situation. Pereira with only 2, my expensive defender here, but it was actually ranking up some bonus points. And I could see him do well in the next coming game weeks. If Leicester keeps a clean sheet, there's a high possibility of him getting some bonus points. Next up, Rico with 8 points. My hero. You let me know who was your hero for this game week. 8 points, 2 bonus points there. And Bournemouth drawing against Norwich 0-0. No one has expected this result to happen. No one. There was a lot of FPL managers telling me to get Callum Wilson. I hold it out. And yeah, he blanked as well. So difficult to predict, guys. I mean, we did not expect that to happen. Trent Alexander-Arnold with 2. Manchester United drawn with Liverpool 1-1. Robertson getting those lovely points. Trent, it was not his day. I think in another game it will be his day. I think he is still the one to go for because of these free kicks and corners. Mane had a disallowed goal against Manchester United. It was a little bit frustrating. I mean, that goal, I think, was it Trent who actually I can't remember, but if it was Trent, then that would have been a fantastic combination. It would have been a dream combination there. Did not happen. And Salah was injured. He did not play. So a lot of Salah owners out there, what you're going to do? I think the best thing is to do is just wait for the press conference to see if he's actually fit, because he should do well. For me, going with Mane for this game week actually paid off, but disappointing in the fact that he did not bring the points. Kevin De Bruyne is in my team. A lot of FPL managers told me to double up on Manchester City players. The thing is, it's too risky, man. There's a lot of FPL managers got two. They've got Sergio Aguero. He did not play. Mahrez, Otamendi, he got himself injured. So it's very difficult to kind of predict who's going to play. I'm happy to have Kevin De Bruyne in my team. And there was a situation where Jesus could have passed the ball to Kevin De Bruyne. Did not happen. Maddison, disappointing game for him. Only played only for 72 minutes. Had a chance though. He actually performed really well. I was actually impressed with him. Taking corners. Soon the points will come. Mount and Tammy Abraham. This was the game that a lot of FPL managers was like, whoa, this is it. This is where we're going to get a lot of points. Even if it was going to be a low scoring game, it would still be a good fixture for a lot of FPL managers. Some people went for free Chelsea attackers or some of the defense. Mount only with 3 points there, and Tammy Abraham with 4 because of my captaincy. He had so many chances to score, hit the crossbar as well. One goal would have been enough. Like one goal and maybe Mane or one of my other players would have got me a decent amount of returns, but these things can happen, guys. I do have Aubameyang still left. I'm happy to have Aubameyang. There are against Sheffield United, but I still think that Arsenal could do well. And next up for Arsenal is Crystal Palace. I'm going to be captaining Aubameyang, so I'm hoping. I can't remember the last time I had an Arsenal player. I can't remember when I did. I'm actually quite happy to have a cover from Arsenal. Then I can watch the Monday game. And King here only played 28 minutes. Very disappointing there. I think he travelled late. But I'm happy to have him because he's a cheap player. So going forward, we'll see what happens. I am going to be banking my transfer for game week 10. And John McGinn, I benched him. A lot of FPL managers were like, what are you doing? Why are you benching a decent player like him? Well, I did say that I was going to bench him anyway, and I will need him later on. And he's just ranking up. Like, he's just giving me all this money right now. He's going up and up in price. People are still thinking to buy him because he is in that like top 10. Let's just have a quick look actually. I just want to see where he is. So yeah, he's there with Grealish as well. So, you know, when people sees this, they pretty much will go to one of these players here. And Mount as well, price rises on him all the time, which is helping me out. Aubameyang, if he scores, and plus fantastic fixtures for Arsenal. Tammy Abraham is still getting the price rises. This is all helping me out. I know I'm not really getting the points that I need right now, but you know what? It is still early stages, guys. It's still early stages. Let's see what happens after the new year. Let's see where we are. If we're around this 200k, 100k, I'm fine. I think if we can stay in this position, I'm okay. Because anything can happen. One great game week can shoot me up to the 20,000 to 10,000, even 10,000 as well. Anything can happen, guys. So for game week 10, I am going to bank my transfer. Like I said, I wildcarded so I can bank my transfers, so I can use my transfers wisely. I don't really want to change anything right now, and I don't really want to talk about game week 10 too much in this video. But it's looking really good. Abraham here against Burnley, Leicester against Southampton, Bournemouth against Watford, Mane, so like Liverpool players against Tottenham. Tottenham is actually not performing well, and at home Liverpool is actually a very good team. And Kevin De Bruyne at home against Aston Villa. A lot of people are thinking to captain him. For me, it's going to be Aubameyang. And I think this game mix should be fine for me. And I'll have John McGinn here on my bench. Hopefully Kelly will be back, and pretty good lineup going forward. Now once I back my transfer, I haven't really looked at too much. What I'm going to be doing is kind of like reacting to any situation. So if there is some injury, then I'll go and change that up. If there are players that are informed, then I'll go and do that as well. But I'm actually thinking to maybe get in another Liverpool player, such as Firmino or Salah if he's back, or maybe go and get myself a Manchester City player. But we'll see. I think this is still too soon to talk about. But yeah, I'm happy going forward with this team. Yeah, it has been a disappointing game week for a lot of FPL managers out there, guys. Don't feel too depressed. Don't feel too pissed off. This has affected a lot of people. Okay, we will go again. We will go again, and we'll try to make this. We'll do our best. Okay. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thank you so much for the fantastic support. Champions League video. I'm gonna do my best to post it on Monday night. I'll try my best, guys. I'm gonna be doing overtime, but I'll do my best. If not, please follow me on Twitter. That's where you get all of my information. I think it's a wild card on my Champions League game, or use the limitless chip, but we'll see. I have to go and do a lot of research on that, because there's a lot of games that's been played, so I have to go back and see if there's any players that are injured and stuff like that. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.